Okay. You guys are troopers, though, for hanging in there with me. Amanda, I didn't get to your message. It's gone now. So I don't know if you can retype it. I'm sorry. Okay, as a college student with exams and a hectic schedule, I can post easily, but when it becomes hard to message and hustle, what do you suggest? I mean, I was right there with exams, and I was working full time. I was in nursing school in my last semester of nursing school, and it was incredibly hectic. And I had to walk in between classes. As I was walking from one class to another, I was messaging. I was sending messages. I was talking to people. I was charting in class. I don't expect you to do that. But I mean, you have to find the time. So even if it's 20 people a day, or, you know, the messages aren't hard to send. I think the follow-up, you know, when they start replying, I think that's the hardest part for me. Personally, when they start to reply, and I just do that throughout the day. So if I can send my messages in the morning, then I have the rest of the day to just concentrate on posting, adding, and replying to messages. But you have to figure out what works for you. So setting aside some time and really, I'm going to try to type this schedule up. It's really cool, and then you can just check it off as you can. But I mean, there's 168 hours in a week, right? We all have the same 168 hours a week. So you have to decide what you're willing to give up. Is it TV time? Is it, you know, getting up 5 minutes earlier or 10 minutes earlier? I mean, there's got to be some flexibility in your schedule somewhere to send some messages. I know it's time consuming, but it's worth it. It's going to be worth it. Amanda DePergola just went diamond last month, and I think she can tell you how worth it is, right?
Yeah.
I mean, taking that time to message, and she's busy. She is one of the busiest people I know, and is so extremely successful with It Works because she is diligent with business, never stops. She never takes a day off. She works every single day working, and then she works her business every single day so diligently, so intentionally, that she is going for double diamond. She's going for a $30,000 bonus. She already just got 10. I mean, she is doing it, and I can tell you it's worth it. But I mean, I'm telling you, is anyone else on here experienced? You know, even Brittany started Brittany was with me previously, and I hope you don't mind me saying that. Brittany, she was with me in 2015, 14.
Yeah.
Started in 2014, and then she things tapered off in 2015, and she left. And she just came back to me in January, and she went Ruby last month. Was it? Yeah, she went Ruby last month. So in January and February or March, she was it March?
It was February.
February, she went Ruby. So it took her a month, 5 weeks, she got to Ruby. You know, I mean, and now she's pressing forward. I mean, you know, you cannot have success if you're not working every day. If you're not working and figuring it out, you have to find a way. You have to find a way. I mean, that's the only advice that I can give, and I know that's probably not what you wanted to hear, but you just got to find a way. That's the only thing I can tell you. And if anyone has any other questions, or if you have anything else to say, Amanda, let me know. But do you guys have any other questions? I mean, I want you to ask questions. I want you to use me. I mean, this is my time to give to you. I want to give you everything that I have. So if you have questions, please do not hesitate to ask. I want to help you. I'm going to unmute. Okay, everyone's unmuted. So if anyone has a question, just let me know.
I just reposted the question. I guess you didn't see it when your internet went out.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, it's okay. I just started not even a month ago.
Okay.
And I don't have
You don't want Instagram?
I don't have Instagram.
Do you not want it though?
I don't mind having it. I just was wondering if it's like a definite thing that I need, if that's going to really boost.
I mean, I personally worked Facebook myself for the first 6 or 7 months and didn't.
That's what I've been doing.
I didn't mess with Instagram, but people on your Facebook are warm market.
Yeah.
Cold market, you're going to run out of your warm market at some point.
Right.
So it's important that you find another platform, whether it be Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest is really nothing. There's nothing there.
Yeah.
But find some way to work your business aside from that. Like, I mean, if you want Instagram, get it going. Like, you got to get it going, and you need to start adding followers because it's hard to get it off the ground.
Okay.
It's hard to start at ground zero with Instagram and get it built up to a couple thousand followers, because you're not going to get anything at first unless you're super active on Instagram all the time and you're talking to people all the time.
Yeah, this is kind of like a second job.
Right.
So, and another thing is I have a lot of potential loyal customers. I have probably about 8 right now, and I just started.
Okay.
Which is exciting.
Yes. Super exciting.
But the distributors, like, as soon as they hear the price, oh, nope, or maybe next month. I don't have it right now. Like, do you have any suggestions of, like,
they're watching you?
Just watching. Yeah.
They're watching.
I know not to overpost because this is my first meeting, but I've seen things that you've said about, like, don't overpost. People see this within this amount of minutes, and
right. If you post more than once, I think it's once every 2 hours, you're actually bumping your own posts.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you post back to back, you're bumping your own post off the map. Like, you're just screwing yourself. Like, don't.
Right. Yeah. I definitely don't overpost.
But they're watching you. How long did it take you to enroll? How long did you watch the person?
Well, Julie Rexa is who I watched. I watched her for a good year, and I was in another company before I joined here.
Right.
I was in Nerium International.
Okay.
And that did nothing for me. I paid $540 to start with these, and it just was a bust.
Right.
So I was like, all right, Julie, like, you've been on me for, a really long time, and I've been a customer of It Works for 5 years.
Right. But I want you to put what you just said into perspective. So it took you a year of watching Julie, but now you want everyone to jump in 30 days.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah. Well, no, not so much that I want people to jump within 30 days. It's just how do I word with trying to get people to be distributors with, $99 to some people is a lot.
Well,
some not.
I think you need to change your perspective, because you're offering them an opportunity. This is an opportunity.
Oh, of course.
Money, right? So this is not you trying to coax them into being, because you don't get commission on their kit.
Right.
So there's nothing in it for you aside from, unless they want to do something. You make nothing if they don't work, right?
Right.
If they do nothing, you make nothing. So it doesn't benefit you just to enroll a bunch of people, right?
Right.
You have got to look at it as a golden ticket. It's a huge opportunity. I have a select amount of spots. I have a select amount of people that I'm going to be working with to help them learn how to work this business. I want you in this with me.
Right.
And what I would suggest is going to some leaders' pages. I don't care if you take my posts or whoever's team you're on, or go and follow some of the top income earners and see how they're posting.
Yeah.
And what I have found, you guys, is that Ambassador Diamonds typically don't post a lot. You guys notice that? They don't post a lot, right? Some do, but most of them don't. They don't post a lot. They don't, you know, I don't know. I guess I don't know why. I'm not there, so I'm not sure why. I feel like I post a lot. I try to, within reason. But go to some pages and see if you can find, a couple of people that are like you, so that you can find a style of posting that fits you, and just change it. So you're not coaxing people to join you.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? You are giving them an opportunity.
Yeah,
so
because
it's
with
all in the way you word it.
The loyal customer thing, my big thing was, I'm doing a 90-day challenge. Who wants to do this with me?
Exactly.
And that brought a lot of people to me so far. Well, not a lot, but with not being in for a month, I mean, I'm getting a lot of...
That's awesome, though.
Yeah. So that I know how to do, but the whole distributor thing, I didn't really know how to drag them in.
Right. And you don't want to drag them, because if
that was the wrong word to use. But
no, I know what you mean. If you have to drag them in, and remember this, if you have to drag them in, you're going to drag them the whole time. You're going to drag them, and it's not worth it. It's more time consuming to have to drag people through this business, and it's exhausting, and it's not fun.
Frustrating.
So you actually want people who are going to work. You want people that are going to work.
Right.
So when you are talking to someone about and Alyssa has a question about the money.
Mm-hmm.
So when someone asks me, how do I get started? I tell them getting started is super easy. First, you'll need to purchase your kit, which is just $99. And it comes with a box of 4 of our body contouring wraps that you can either use for your personal testimony or sell for $25 each to make your money right back, which is what I did. And I tell them that's what I did. So when I use the words, and I use it with customers too, when I say there's 2 ways to purchase: retail, which is a one-time 1-month supply. And the second way is for a 90-day loyalty program. And they're like, always, the next question is, what's the 90-day loyalty program? Then I say, but I always give the price of whatever product they're looking at. Like the cleanse.
Yes, I do that too.
Retail is $60. Through a 90-day loyalty program, it's just $36. So I always use those words. It's just $36. So anyway, if you use the words just, you can't say the wrong thing to the right person, and you will with posting. If you're increasing the quality of your posts, and people can see that you're serious and you love what you do, they're going to want to join you. But right now they're kind of still in a watch phase, if that makes sense. They're still kind of watching you to see what you're going to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had a lot of even negative stuff like, oh, go diet,
Right. And that's where cold market comes into play, because cold market people, they don't know you. They don't know how long you've been with It Works. So that's why I personally love cold market. I love Instagram, because I would rather talk to people that I do not know. Or you guys feel that way? Talking to people that I don't know is so much easier for me. They don't know.
It makes me look bad when people say,
Oh, of course. But if you can talk to someone who doesn't know you, they don't know where the town you came from, they don't know where you grew up, they don't know your history, they don't know how long you've been with It Works, they don't know what your rank is. They just know that you're with It Works and you love the company. So you can speak passionately, to people that you don't know. So maybe that's an easier avenue for you, is to talk to people or message people that, on Instagram, or people that you don't know. Okay. And add people on Facebook too.
Yeah. Okay.
Stephanie Flatley, we're recommended to do the 3-3 posting rule a day with fillers in between, but you said top income earners aren't posting that much. Well, I'm saying that, like, Ambassador Diamonds, from my observation, they don't post that much. Jade Hooper does, but Jade Hooper is also like the number 5 income earner in the company. So, and this 3-3 rule is like, that's what she goes by. So I'm not saying at all, don't follow that, or don't post. I'm saying don't overpost. Like, if you're posting more than once an hour, you're bumping your own post. the 3-3 rule is fine. I mean, you can post whatever you want to post. I'm saying don't share things, don't overpost like more than once an hour. And then the ambassador diamonds, just from my observation, they don't post a lot. And I don't know if it's because they don't feel that they have to continue to work their business, or some do. I mean, I see Susan Wade posting here and there about her business. You know, it just ebbs and flows. You know what I mean? And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, I'm sure when you've got a giant team like that, so in my organization, I've got about 3,500 people. It's hard. You know, it's hard to manage that many. And I'm sure like Amanda, she just went diamond. She's pushing for double diamond. Her team's increased. So she's got probably getting more messages from her team. She's doing more trainings, more coaching calls. She's doing more team stuff. So I'm not at all saying that, you know, that they don't post because they don't feel they have to. I don't know why. I know that when your organization grows to a point, it becomes very difficult to post as much as, you know, as someone who just started. Because you don't have a massive team to help, and you know the questions, and I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I would stick to, you know, whatever your leader is recommending that you do, and then, you know, just find some good people to follow, because I know Morgan McIntyre, I really like her a lot. Her style of posting, she just went double diamond last month, and her boyfriend went diamond. So they got themselves $40,000 in bonuses. And I mean, she posts like a presidential diamond. Her posts are amazing. So she's got but she's real. She's so real with her posts. She talks in her posts just like she talks in person. And it relays. So that's what I'm saying. Be you, be yourself, because people recognize you. They're not like, oh, wow, that's not how that girl talks, right? So make sure that the post, you can change it. Copy it, but change it up. Add your own wording, add your own emojis. You know what I mean? Make it your own. But I hope that makes sense. George, how's life on your end?
Life is okay. As you were talking, I actually just got an order for I believe the 90-day challenge for the system.
Perfect. That's fantastic. Congratulations. That's a lot of BV.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she like while you were talking, like I don't know, like 20 minutes ago, you know, I was just listening, and then I remembered a couple people that had responded to a post that I had made, and like you said, you know, like posting when I had asked you about that, and I thought like, oh yeah, let me try that, and I didn't know exactly what to post or where to pull them from, so but then I do remember the one that I did, and I had a couple responders. So I messaged one of them, and then because she said she was going to order probably by last Friday. She hadn't placed her order but then she literally just did it right now.
That's awesome. That's awesome. The fortune is in the follow-up, you guys. That's another thing I want to mention to you. If you are not following up with your potentials, if somebody tells you yes and asks any more questions and they don't reply, or you don't reply to them and you forget, you're going to lose them. If they tell you to follow up with them on Friday because they get paid on Friday, you better be in their inbox at 7 o'clock in the morning, because come 10 o'clock, the check's going to be gone and they're not going to have the money anymore. They're going to have a bad day because now they're broke and their account's in the negative. Okay? So you got to get up early on a Friday, and you better be in a good mood. Friday's a good day. Blast some music. I mean, you do what you have to do to put yourself in a good mood, but Friday is follow-up day. Unless they tell me another day. I have one girl that gets paid on Sunday. I don't know. But she gets paid on Sundays. And I followed up with her. You know what I mean? Like, you have to follow up with them. If you don't follow up with them, someone else will be waiting to do it for you. There's all of these people in this Zoom right now are hungry for some orders. And someone else will take that person from you. Not intentionally, but it will happen eventually. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not going to steal your orders, but I mean, just giving you a for instance. There's other It Works distributors out there that want to take your business. So if you're not following up, someone else will. So make sure you're following up. Write those names down, put check marks by them. make notes, stay organized. You guys have anything else? No? I greatly appreciate you guys being patient through this internet ordeal. And this, I have no idea what's going on. I hope the thing is not on fire. We'll probably have to take it back tomorrow because it was super hot. But I really appreciate you guys hanging in there and being patient and listening through all of that. You're welcome, Anissa. Thank you for being on. Well, you guys have a great night, and I'm going to post this recording. Well, there's probably going to be a couple recordings because I had to shut it off a couple times. So I will post them part 1 and 2 to YouTube, and I'll link it in the page. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. But guys, hustle. There's 4 days left. Don't quit now. You guys get with it. It's time to go. 4 days to the end of the month. These last 4 days are going to affect your paycheck for April, right? So what you do right now between today and the end of the month is going to be on your check in April. If you do nothing, April is nothing. There's no check. So you have got to affect your paycheck right now before the end of the month. Last day of the month at midnight. Get it done. Okay? All right, you guys. Have a good night.